Jimmy? Back from killing some dwellers? Come on in.
You been up to much lately? Nah, me neither. I sometimes wish I'd joined me dad with a family business.
Why didn't you?
Hey, Jimmy, over here.
Roll over, you stupid mutt.
Alright, Jim, how's things? You been drinking in Brightwall again? And don't let anybody tell you, drinking alone is wrong. That's some of the best times I've had. Anyway, in you go then, mate.
I'll be worth killing you. Not that much for your
Jimmy, that really you? Ha! You look different somehow. Were your eyes always that colour?
Nah, Jimmy's got periwinkle eyes like a beautiful summer morning sky. That's not him!
It's not Jimmy! We always win. So why don't you save us all some trouble and cut your own?
You better magic yourself some shielded underpants, because I'm about to shove a few feet of steel up your ass. I got you good.
We're gonna dump your head in your own blood.
Smells like that.
I'm trying to blow your brains out, but they tell me you ain't got any. Jimmy was my mate! Die! Good one!
You don't stand a chance against us.
He aims, fires, and scores.
Nice beard, love. Did you paste it on?
I can tell you can handle a gun, but can you handle me? Got the devil dog right in the chop!
How do you like them guts? But people to save you, we're still gonna carve out your heart and eat it!
Kill the Jimmy
Bloody
impersonator! Leave her! She's mine! You've left quite a trail of bodies. You're not one of Sabine's dwellers, that's for damn sure. But you'll die like one.
Using fire! Cheating in it!
Right in the chops!
Yes! Killer! Killer!
Should've brought some marshmallows.
She didn't go down easy. No. She's coming back to life. How can that be?
You're not gonna burn me. Nobody beats Seika. Cremation or burial? Actually, I'm just gonna leave you dead bodies. Yeah, too bad for you, I'm wearing my flame retardant underpants. Tall wench, ain't ya? Come here. You're not gonna burn me.
Nobody stops Seika!
Go on, boss. Finish her off. Too bad for you, I'm wearing my flame retardant underpants.
Stop! You've won. This battle is yours. Kill me or let me live, it's your choice. And my men will honor it. We may be nothing but mercenaries, but we have our codes, like any other soldiers. We'll leave the dwellers be, no matter what you do. That is a warrior's promise. Thank you. I won't forget this. Let the stranger go!
You have taken another step on the road to rule. Sparing Seika has won over the support of his followers. Word is already spreading of your compassion and your strength.
Momentous occasion, madam. Your first victory in battle. I'm no expert on personal combat, but I would say, based on the fact that you're not dead, you acquitted yourself rather well. It's hard to believe that just a few days ago I was rousing you from a comfortable bed. It would seem that you have completed 2 of the tasks that Sabine set for you. If you return to Brightwood, you will find Sir Walter has some news on how to fulfill the last requirement. Sir Walter is still waiting for you in the Brightwall Tavern. He seems to have become rather attached to the place. Some new garments have been added to your wardrobe. I like what you've done with your hair. Much better. I wonder if it would be possible to add a few built-ins in here. I look at you in that, and I'm markedly less terrified than I was just moments ago. Well, that is a more traditional look.
Yes, there's a chicken feather in my beer. Is that normal?
Ah, yes, the...
Ah, here she is. We were just talking about you.
Indeed, we have made a toast to your stupendous feat in ridding Misspeak of Saker and his men. They have been a source of great distress for some time.
Nobody will be more pleased than Sabine. His dwellers might find some peace now.
Of course, nobody has suffered more than they.
I've been telling Samuel here about the terrible situation they're in. He thinks he may be able to help.
Yes, well, perhaps. I mean, of course. The thing is, as I was just explaining to Sir Walter, Brightwall has no overabundance of resources itself. The King's levies are rather steep, and we face shortages more often than is comfortable.
But
Were you to improve things around Brightwall, the people would be most grateful. And when people are grateful, they're also charitable. I'm sure they would find it in their hearts to send aid to those poor people.
there you have it. The way I see it. You will need all the followers you can get if you're going to lead a successful rebellion. What better time to start?
I heartily agree with Sir Walter. Pardon me for overhearing. As it happens, I've learned of a promising method for amassing followers. If you'll return to the sanctuary at your earliest convenience, I can show you what I mean.
Money for anyone.
An excellent way to gain followers is by helping villagers in need. Take a closer look at Brightwall and I will explain more. You can now see the villagers in need. You can also see how many followers you must amass to impress Samuel and the people of Brightwall. Select a villager to help. By doing so, you will gain the respect and loyalty of others in the region. Choose whom you wish to assist. Doing so will gain you followers. By completing quests for those in need, you will prove your abilities and demonstrate your potential as a leader.
Oh, this is terrible. Right, you'll need this. Contrary to what most people think, chickens are very, very crafty. They won't fall for any of that. Come here, chickie, chickie, I've got some lovely treats for you. Oh no, too smart. You have to defeat them psychologically. Now, they won't remain one concentrated force. They'll have redeployed into groups of 3 or so to maximize their tactical advantage. When you find one of these squads, flap your wings and such, and they should follow you back here. But don't let them try to negotiate with you. You do not want those little buggers inside your head, believe me.
I have no doubt that the people of Brightwall will end up following you. Merely show them what you are capable of, and they cannot fail to become your supporters. You've a new suit in your wardrobe, a new feathery suit. Your
You sure you're up for this? Many a valiant man has been destroyed trying to outwit chickens. Use the chicken suit to get them to follow you. It's a bit crazy, just crazy. Well done. Their reign of terror is over before it began. All right, see if you can find some more. When you find some of the little signs,
Being low on gold isn't much fun, is it?
Seiko won't be bothering us anymore. At least I hope he won't.
that's lovely. Just keep doing what you're doing. And no matter what, don't show them any fear.
It's like you stepped right out of my dream.
You mind if I copy your haircut?
That's all of them. At last, the town can rest easy.
Oh, Bernard, you've got to lock them up again. This isn't right. They deserve to be free.
You're always on about the chickens and their freedom. You know what I think? I think it was you let 'em out.
You're right. I admit it. I couldn't live with myself any longer being complicit in this chicken oppression.
But they might have destroyed the entire town. Possibly the world.
They might have gone off to live peacefully on their own. They might have created great works of art or literature. We don't know. And we have no right to take away their fundamental liberties based on our own prejudices.
Well, now it's clear taking away their liberties isn't enough. I have to assume you'll try to facilitate another escape. And that means the only choice is to kill them all.
Oh, no, Bernard! No, don't! All right. Keep them locked up. At least so we can talk about this.
All right. We'll let them live. But only if you swear never to let them out again.
All right. All right. We'll work this out.
I hope I haven't made a terrible mistake. But if I killed them, I would just make them martyrs. Oh, I just don't know about this.
It's what's best, Bernard. It's the right thing to do.
I wish I could believe that. I really do.
Now we just have to figure out a compromise.
Haven't I compromised enough? I just don't know about this.
It's what's best, Bernard. It's the right thing.
I wish I could believe...
Welcome to the Sanctuary. When someone has given you a gift, I will keep it for you here until you wish to unwrap it. I shan't peek, I promise. I trust you are finding everything all right? This room really is rather nicely appointed as far as wardrobes in quasi-magical hero sanctuaries go.
Utterly magnificent! Ah, you look well inked. Jolly good.
Are you comfortable? I'm not entirely certain that the mannequin is. I see you've decided to take things a bit more seriously. Well, there's a time and a place for that, I suppose.
That. I really do.
Please, you've got to help me. I'm so worried. It's my daughter, you see. I can't find her. The little scamp is always going off on her own. Oh, thank you. Thank you so much. Please bring her back safe and sound as soon as you can.
so scary. Please take me back to Mummy. Are you one of those adventurers? Are you here to take me home? Yikes! Nasty monsters! Ah! Oh! I cast wobbly legs. You can't stand up. Whoa! Woohoo! Mummy said I shouldn't talk to strangers. Oh, I just did. We made it out of the cave. Brilliant. Help! What's that? Help! I spy with my little eye something beginning with S. More nasty things! Don't let them eat me! Ah. Yeah! Are we there yet? Are we there yet now? There's my mum! Mummy! Mummy!
My darling, my little darling, what a relief! I was beside myself. I can't thank you enough. I'm forever in your debt.
I have no doubt that the people of Brightwall will end up following you. Merely show them what you are capable of, and they cannot fail to become your supporter.
Pie of the day, I reckon. Lovely work.
Finest products in
Great pie. Good pie. You're good at this. Quality pie making, that. Oh, do be careful. Careful? Lovely work. Oh, that's a good pie. Ooh, Might have that for pudding tonight.
Finally, a little money coming into this
Pie of the day, I reckon.
coming through my door.
Lovely work.
I sell the best stuff in Brightwall.
Pie of the day, I reckon. I love your technique. Oh, do be careful.
Always look out for...
Pie making perfection. That's some tasty work.
Join the elite with our gems and jewels.
Best establishment in Brightwall.
I might keep that one for myself. Ooh, might have that for pudding tonight. Lovely work.
Better place if we were all as honest.
Pie of the decade? Only time will tell.
And asking when they can get some more. Brightwall. He's got loads of them. He thinks they're alive or...
I might keep that one for myself.
Well, you've got
My
to
boyfriend
laugh.
gave me the
Right,
prettiest.
I see. Let's change this.
That'll fetch a good price.
I've never sold any of them myself, but it's good to know about in case you need cash fast. Don't ask me how it works. All I know...
Oh, that's a good pie. Not great, but okay. Brilliant! Keep them coming. You'll have to pay for that.
Come back now, mortal one. Stay away from this
Only
cursed
death
place, and insanity await you. Don't pick it up! No, really, I'm serious. You lot just can't leave well enough alone, can you? Bloody literary tourists, bane of my afterlife. Listen, you. You're not getting my lost plate, you hear? It's rubbish. Worse than rubbish. I mean, what was I thinking mixing tragedy and comedy? I must have been off my rocker.
It would seem, my dear madam, you have been apprehended by the ghost of Philip Morley. That makes us both his captives. I am Ransom Locke. If the name seems familiar, it is because I was once a detective of some renown. And yet, here I am, ready to live out the rest of my days, trapped in a book. As far as I can deduce, we are currently in a scene from one of Morley's greatest romantic plays, the near tragedy of Oliver and Ethel. I believe if we are to escape, we must act out the scene. But performing is not one of my talents. If I am correct, putting on this costume should set things in motion.
Oh, Ethel, my love, my life, my son. If thou wouldst but give me one sign, one gesture that would speak of your affections, then might I think this grey existence worth living.
Ah, yes, a classic moment in the play. You are Ethel, the beautiful young daughter of a dung merchant. Show Oliver that you love him, and we may be able to leave this scene.
My heart is yours, my love.
Let the heavens and the seas, the toads and the eels sing the song in my heart, for she doth love me, and all is well. We shall meet again in the morrow, my little ferret, and elope into the sunset to live out our days in wondrous joy.
A magnificent rendition. Truly, I applaud you.
I see you are gifted with remarkable literary cunning, but can you really comprehend the depths of my work? That we shall see.
Ah, yes. This is undoubtedly a scene from one of Morley's earlier, funnier plays, Bloodbath at the Royal Court. And this must be your costume. The role of the fool is one filled with tragic depth. It will require a masterful performance.
What fresh insolence is this? Out of my throne, you impertinent buffoon! Stand before your king, and do your jester's duty. 'Tis a troublesome time for this court, and my crown grows heavy. So make me laugh, or I shall have your head.
Coochie coochie coo.
Oh, stop, it's too funny. I believe I'm in the right mood now to meet with those foreign delegates. I think I shall only behead half of them, yes.
I have never seen a more convincing fool. There is hope for us yet.
You handle my royal dramas as well as you handle my romances. But will your versatility extend to the more subtle domains of theatre, I wonder?
Oh dear. Unless I'm mistaken, this is a scene from Morley's notoriously violent historical epic, Titus the Mutilator, Part 2. Which would mean this is the gladiatorial arena from Act 5, where Titus is finally slaughtered by savage warriors seeking revenge. A favorite scene of mine as a child, I must admit. And here is Titus's famous costume. I had some pajamas that looked just like it. Put it on and you will take on the greatest role of your life.
Titus! Thy pox-membered body shall pay for thy monstrous villainy. My son lies dead because of you. Now shall revenge be mine. Cold as your corpse and all the more flavoursome for it.
Do try to make your demise convincing.
You're a hero now, but soon you'll be just another carcass rotting in the sun. Hello? Well, so... Let's... Titus has fallen! Vengeance is mine at last! But what is on the scar upon his cheek? It cannot be. He was my son! Oh, woe and wretched misery! I am undone. My heart breaks with grief. It has beat its last. Adieu, unkind world. Adieu.
A tremendous performance. For a moment, I believed you truly had passed on. I wonder what scene will follow now.
Oh, what scene could possibly follow such a masterful rendition of my work? You have brought such depth of meaning to my words, I stand in awe. You have earned the prize no mortal has ever been honored with before. My missing play. I entrust it to you, for I know that you will do it justice. I call it The Ham Sandwich, a metaphorical title, of course.
Ah, you have retrieved our aged investigator. Happy day! Have you, perchance, found...
This is no time for perchances, Lambert. The play! Do you have it? We're saved, Lambert!
Oh, the joy in my bosom knows no bounds. Thank you a million times. Thank you.
His head bosom! It's already working! Comedy and tragedy will at last join hands!
Hark! Bear witness to the tragic futility that is man. Oh, how it doth sear my senses to see paradise and yet to be barred.
That reminds me of a great joke. A guard, a monk, and a chicken walk into a bar. Unfortunately, the bartender had had a mild heart attack that morning, so none of them get served.
And yet what
purpose doth heartache serve when the infinite dark blanket that is death falls softly upon our still beating corpse?
That reminds me of another one. A corpse walks into a bar and says, "Can I have a lemonade?" "Certainly," replies the bartender. "I've never seen a stiff drink."
And so endeth our happy sad play, which reminds us we are made of nothing but clay. There's time only for our fool to say,
"Great big giant bosoms!"
What the hell was that?
Biggest load of old tosh I ever saw. It didn't even make sense.
Worst play ever.
Well done. You have gathered quite an impressive following in Brightwall. This should be more than enough to convince this little hamlet to send aid to the dwellers.
What shall you do now?
I believe
Mr.
Samuel
Locke?
awaits you at
Any
the
more
town gate to
mysteries
express
on the
that
horizon?
very sentiment.
I rather think not. My powers of reasoning and deduction diminish with each passing day. Investigation.
Esteemed citizens of Brightwall, today we demonstrate the generous nature of our fair town. For too long have our mountain neighbors suffered in silence, and now we extend a helping hand. But this effort would not have been possible without the courage and determination of one woman, the daughter of the old hero king. From this day, we shall know you as the hero of Brightwall. Before you leave, we ask of you one favor. As we pledge ourselves to you, so we hope you will pledge to return Brightwall to its former glory and reopen the academy which your father founded.
I will.
Very good, very good. I expected nothing less from you. These volunteers shall carry the supplies to the dweller camp. They may have them with our blessing. I hope you will return one day, not just as our hero, but as our queen.